I find a place for the Lord, an habitation in the Most High God. Psalm 132, verse 1 to 5. Till I find a place. Eyes have not seen or ears heard. I was privileged to be asked to be part of the 3,000th year that David reigned in Israel, 1996. 3,000 years. The greatest king that Israel ever had. Being celebrated 3,000 years after. One, you can't be a lover and not be a delightsome giver. You can't be a delightsome giver and not walk in abundance. For the liberal soul shall be made fat, and the waterless shall himself be watered back onto. You can give without loving, giving to as a show off. But you can't love without giving. God so loved the world, he gave. He said, this do to put the sincerity of your love. So giving is a proof of our love.
Praise the Lord. God bless you for coming back. Today, in this message, Bishop David Oyedepo reveals the deeper truths about giving, that giving with love carries far more power and reward than giving for show. He teaches that while you can give without love, you cannot truly love without giving. This is a must-watch for anyone seeking to honor God through both their hearts and their hands. Watch now and be inspired. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. And don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing teachings like this.
Laboring to be rich towards God supernaturally opens the windows of heaven for blessings. Laboring to be rich towards God supernaturally opens the windows of heaven for blessing. Haggai chapter 1, 5 to 11. Go to the mountain, bring me wood, and build this house. I'll take pleasure in it. He said, the heaven where you stay from dew, but go and do that. I'll open the heavens. Let's stop playing games, oh. Let's stop playing games. I don't think there's much to be labeled here. Know that money is not evil, but the love of money is the root of all evil. When one is in love with God, or go craving after money, because nature abhors vacuum. Everybody is craving after something every time. You are either in pursuit of God or you are in pursuit of gold. You cannot serve two masters. Matthew 6:24. You cannot serve God and mammon. You have to hold to one and despise the other. When one is genuinely in love with God, he overcomes the love of money without sweat. He overcomes it. It's not panting. It's not gasping. He overcomes it. 1 John 2, 15 to 17. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Love not the world, nor the things that are in the world. If any man loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. But I say in the world, the lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. They must know. I mean, I'm not just an ordinary person. Now we're done. The love of God is the cure. Without the love of God, you will love the world. You don't have to plan it. Nature abhors vacuum. Your love must be somewhere. Our God is a custodian of silver and gold. Heaven is a home of splendor. The streets are paved with gold. And that's the throne of God. If gold were evil, God is dwelling in the midst of evil. God forbid. Solomon was not judged for the abundance he had. He turned his heart from God, and God turned his back on him. Please stay true. Stay true with God. The earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. And yet, is the thrice holy God. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord. The silver and the gold, they are mine. He has enough to satisfy desires of every living thing. Of his fullness we have all received. That's your God. So abundance is not evil. It is the worship of abundance that is evil. The picture of heaven is a proof that God is a custodian of the gold and the silver. Revelation 21, 19 and 21. All the streets. There are no houses in heaven, there are only mansions there. We shall be there together. Yet, Habakkuk 1:13, God's eyes are purer than to behold evil. Money is not evil. Money is not evil. The love of money is evil. Jesus came, the bona fide representative of the Father. Give you them to eat. 5,000 men, and women, and children. The question is, where do we get food to buy? Not where do we get money? Jesus commanded plenty of abundance. It's the love of God made manifest to the world. See? What thou doest, do it quickly. He said in John 13:27, the Sarah could mean either to go and give something to the poor or go and buy what they need. They were not begging. They were giving, they were buying. He had convoy of sheep that go about with him on his mission. But not that he was waiting for sheep to come. No. He had convoys to himself. Other 2 sheep with him. He had plenty of silver. And yet he knew no sin. The prince of this world came to me and found nothing in me. John 8, verse 46. 2 Corinthians 5:21. He who knew no sin became sin for us. And we are redeemed to enjoy wealth. He became poor that he might be made rich. Charge them that are rich among you. So he makes rich men. He makes people rich. He raises up the poor out of the dunghill and makes them to sit with princes. Amen. It's his job. That's what he does. That's redemption. He obtained for us power, riches, wisdom, strength, honor, glory, and blessings. So the possession of money is not evil, but the love of money. 1 Timothy 6, 10-12. We must put off a fight of faith against the love of money. It can be very deadly. Achan was a victim of the love of money and destroyed his entire lineage. I saw it, I coveted it, I took it. He said, okay, gather all your families together, including your animals and everything. He was stoned and fire was set on them. The lineage wiped off through the love of money. I coveted it. Joshua 7, 6-25. Gehazi loved money and lost his destiny. That was God's arrangement for him to take over from Elisha. Like Elisha took over from Elijah. Love of money turned him to a leper. My master has spared this man. I'm going to go after him. I'll go after him and take something from him. He never knew he was taking leprosy. The love of money is the root of all evils, which some converted after. They have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. O thou man of God, flee these things. Judas loved money and ended up a son of perdition. How? The love of money. He ended up in suicide. Love of money. He cast the money down. It was late. But how can one have money without loving money? I've said that before. Nature abhors vacuum. Therefore, have a heart for God and keep growing in your love for God. Money will be trailing you, will be coming your way. Ideas blossoming in your business, in your career, because you have a heart for God. God can entrust his wealth in your hand. Now, listen to me. Wealth in the kingdom is entrusted. It's not an achievement. It's an entrustment. If you have not been faithful in righteous mammon, who shall commit to your trust the true riches? God knows what you will do when he blesses you. What you don't know, he knows. So your faithfulness in your financial stewardship is what God assesses to determine the level of blessings he can put on your life. I, the Lord, I start the heart. I try the reins to determine what I place in the hand of anybody. How can one have money without loving it? Have a heart for God. Spoke so much about that. Number 2, delight yourself in obeying his commandments as a way of life, not because you have a need. As a way, as a lifestyle. Psalm 112, verse 1 to 3. Blessed is the man that fears God and delights greatly in his commandment. His seed shall be mighty upon the earth. The generation of the upright shall be blessed. Wealth and riches shall be in his house, and his righteousness endures forever. Delight yourself in obeying his commandments as a way of life, not as an arrangement to meet a need. This is the love of God, that we keep his commandments. His commandments are not grievous. 1 John 5:3. If you will hearken to my voice diligently and observe to do what I command you to do, I'll say to her above one nation of the earth, and all these blessings will come to you and overtake you. What a key. Number 3. Be committed to serving God and the interests of his kingdom with your God-given resources as a lifestyle. As a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Not a contract. Lord, I'm hiring a zonal boss for this month. I want to see what we do in return. This month only. And I'm starting today. Today is 28. By 28 of next month, if I don't see anything, I won't do it again. He said, don't start at all because you won't see anything. I'm not in need. I don't need you. You need me. Come on now. People need to understand this. All this give and design what your return is, they are children church stories. Children church stories. Somebody asked me, what do you do between the time you give and when you receive? I said, nothing. What do you do between the time you breathe out and the time you breathe in? Nothing. It's natural. We have turned this into games, so microfinance bank. You better say to you, check through examples is the cheapest way to solve problems. If you're a mathematician, the first thing to do is familiarize with the examples before you go to the problems. If you are truly in love with God, relax. Relax. Stay committed. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and righteousness, and all these things that others are dying to get shall be added to you. Shall be added. You won't be craving. They shall be added. They shall be pursuing after you. All these blessings will come to you. That's fortune. Not running crazy. They will come to you and overtake you. No games. I thank my God for grace. I have not entered anybody's house in 44 years to ask him to help God. It's an insult. You help God with what? You know, some people with some 10 kobo in their pocket, they think they are helping God. Because they don't know it, their thing begin to go down. Why are you to help God? If I were hungry, would I have asked you, are you qualified? Can you imagine your 3-year-old boy, you have some business problem, you are now talking to him. Is there any way you can help me? The boy will say, help you to do what? What's the matter with you? Are you okay? The boy thinks you want to play with him. He said, look, I want a bicycle. The banks are at the door of your office. The boy says, I want a bicycle. I don't know what your problem is. We are too far from God. Too far to pose as we are going to help him. Stop that. May everyone be delivered from pride. Because you are going up. A time comes in your life when you look at your tithe and say, if not for people like us, where would this church be today? If not for people like us, can this ministry be doing what they are doing now? You're already digging your grave. Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. There is nothing good in your hand, but as put in your hand by God. And of thy own have we given thee. That's David. What have you that you have not received? Stay committed to serving God and the interest of his kingdom as a lifestyle.